Hello, Shay Renee, and today I am reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Y'all, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? I appreciate those who take the time to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button, depending on what platform you're seeing this on. If you would like one-on-one manifestation coaching, if you are interested in manifestation video courses that are self-paced and you can learn on your own time, if you want personal tarot readings, astrology services, you can look in the description box below. If you're watching on YouTube and if you're watching on TikTok, please head to my profile and you'll see my booking link at the top there. So let's get into it for Libra. Sun, Rising, and Venus. Let's start with you guys' theme card, the Oracle card. Alright. What is the theme of this reading for Libra? Alright, you guys have the religion card. And it does say rules, canon, commandments. So this can literally be about religious practice, but I feel like this is just in general. You plan by the book, you plan by the rules at this time. For some of you, this can mean restriction. For others of you, this can mean dedication or both. Okay, so we're going to find out what this is all about for you. Okay, some of you may be changing your belief system or needing to change some of your beliefs. Okay, because religion is not necessarily just a little practice of faith. Okay, you say you do something religiously, like you're really, committed to something, or some sort of structure. Or when we hear religion, I think of old things, like old standing things that's been in place for a long time. So let's see what this is about for you guys. Okay, you do have the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, a lot of you could be in this energy where you're trying to create the traditional family, or maybe you didn't have the traditional family, or maybe you're trying to recreate this from what you grew up in, whatever you grew up in. Okay, and everybody doesn't have the white picket fence type of childhood. Okay, but we're talking about whatever your family traditions are, whatever your family's beliefs are. You could be largely influenced by that. And then you have the Eight of Cups. So a lot of you are choosing to leave behind whatever or disconnect from, especially emotionally, whatever structures you guys may have had. Some of you could actually be going through some sort of divorce, and this could, or leaving a relationship, like with the parent of your child. And for some of you, this could be really difficult. Could have been real difficult because you don't want to upset the balance. You may have had this idea you're supposed to, stay together because you have kids, or you're supposed to honor this legal contract you've made for life or whatever. Some of you could just be distancing yourself from your family because you don't any longer resonate with whatever those things you grew up with, and not meeting up those expectations. Other of you are like breaking generational curses, okay? Now you do have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So I'm getting that a lot of you, this is your own energy, by the way. Libra, this could be a prayer to Gemini. A lot of you could be dealing with a toxic, like, mother figure, parent, or a person that's older than you who may have used religion or guilt trip and stuff like that to try and, control you. For some of you, this is representing yourself. Some of y'all have gone ghost on people, okay, or just kind of exited your old way of life. Let's get some clarity here on this Queen of Swords. I'm getting that for some of you, you have cut people off. You're cutting someone off. Or maybe you feel like someone's cutting you off. What is the Queen of Swords in reverse? What is this Queen of Swords in reverse? Okay, you have the Page of Swords. Some of y'all are putting in your notice job, or you're leaving without notice. You're like, yeah, just done. Some of you are thinking something but not saying it. What is the Eight of Cups? Some of y'all might be doing this thing where you're just like distancing yourself from certain people, especially family or partner or something like that. You're distancing emotionally, but you may not be saying directly to them. You're just kind of maybe doing the slow fade thing. Okay, yeah, you have the King of Pentacles. A lot of y'all are leaving behind a traditional job or walking away, um, let's say from a partner, distancing yourself from a partner. It feels more like distancing yourself than actually leaving. Um, and this could be because you depend on someone financially or there's finances involved. Others of you are distancing yourself from your parents, okay, or one of your parents. You may be closer with one parent, but distancing yourself from the other. Um, somebody could also have tried to recreate like the family dynamic, the mother, the father, the children, because you didn't have it, both parents in the home growing up, and because you tried to create something from possible abandonment issues. At this time, it could not be working out. Like you could feel like you're in this, like you have it on paper, but it's not really emotionally fulfilling. What is the Ten of Pentacles? The Knight of Swords. So we got the Queen, the Page, and the Knight of Swords. We're only missing the King of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of mental stuff going on around what you should be doing, what you're supposed to do. And though physically you may still be in certain situations or carrying out your life according to the rules or the traditions, emotionally you're disconnected from your life. That's what it feels like. Whatever structures you put in place, you're emotionally disconnected from it. Your mind is somewhere else. And you may even have a hard time admitting to yourself, right? This, okay? That you're not emotionally connected to whatever structures you've built in your life, whether this your career, your job, your family, um, like the family you come from or the family that you created. So mentally, emotionally, I feel you guys moving away from these structures that you've built or have been built for you. I see somebody maybe doing a lot of research, but behind the scenes, maybe y'all are looking to move somewhere. Maybe y'all are getting on new social medias, making new friends, or thinking about it, looking for other jobs, maybe researching the field of business that you would like to go into. I see Capricorn, I see Gemini, Libra, Aquarius already said, Taurus and Virgo. And then with this religion card, it's a 3 and a 7, which in numerology equals the number 1. So mentally, I feel like y'all are beginning to create a new life for yourself mentally, but I don't think you're quite aware of it or you're not quite acknowledging it. You're ready to break free of some sort of structure here. Okay, let's see what else is coming up for you. Let's look at your money and look at your a love message. Okay, what is going on with Libra's finances, career? The Page of Swords in reverse again. What else? What else? The Ace of Swords again in reverse. Like I said, again, I'm getting this message to where you guys are either walking out from the job without notice, or you're thinking about doing it, or you're thinking of putting your notice, but you're hesitating. Okay? You're hesitating. What else? Tell me, give me one more about this situation. Some of y'all, okay, the Two of Cups, which I have the Four of Wands, I'm gonna even take that. It's kind of similar. Some of y'all want to leave your job, but you have a good working relationship with your boss, or you have a work best friend, or maybe you even work with your partner. Maybe you're close with somebody, or you just have a good relationship with the company that you work for, and it would be almost like against religion, right? Against the structure you built for yourself to leave, and this is why you could be avoiding it. Um, some of y'all have people talking about you behind your back at work. Some of y'all like one of your coworkers, or there's an attraction, or maybe you're even in a you've gotten into a relationship with a coworker, or you want to, but maybe you're afraid people won't talk about it, or people are talking about it. There could be someone you like, and though y'all have admitted feelings to each other, everybody knows it. Okay, everybody knows y'all like each other, or something like that. There could also be some sort of I don't want to say bad news, but not the happiest news concerning coming in or some delay, like delay on taxes coming back or delay on some money that's owed or something like that. Tell me more about these swords in reverse. Okay, you got the justice in reverse. I'm not even gonna lie. Some of y'all could get fired unjustly, but this feels more like somebody leaving voluntarily, and you may be afraid that that it's unfair to the company or something like that. But you do have the right to leave. You don't want to be there anymore, and no, they don't have to do anything wrong if it just isn't for you anymore. Just isn't for you anymore. And this is your own energy, which is Libra. Now, somebody at your company or the company itself could be undergoing some legal matters that they are not addressing or making aware, making employees aware of. They could be going through some legal issues or some paperwork is wrong. I don't know if it's legal or if it's like somebody is shorting you on your money and you haven't noticed, or somebody's doing something shady with paperwork or something like that. Here, what is the Two of Cups? Also, if you're owed money, if you're owed money by a government or something like that, or from some lawsuit or anything, I don't know, something is off. Something's off. Like they may be telling you one thing, but something shady is going on with paperwork. Okay, what is the Two of Cups? Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this is for those of you. Yeah, and then the Eight of Cups in reverse on the bottom. A lot of you, I feel like you don't want to. You feel like guilty almost, right, for thinking of leaving your job after you've been there so long and you have such a good working relationship with them. And it feels like you may be holding on real tight because of that. Um, and they don't want to let you go. They won't want to let you go, but it's not like they're going to be angry at you. And it's not. It's like you're not doing anything wrong. You know what I mean? Um, Again, there could be somebody at work holding back some type of feelings here. I'm also getting something about some of you need to be more careful with your money, and you need to pay closer attention to your bank statements and your credit card statements. Okay. All right. Let's get a love message for you guys. All right. What is the love message for Libra? Okay, we got a King of Cups. Damn. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. What else? The Six of Swords. And the Emperor. Okay. So this does look like this is either a partner already in your life or coming into your life. This looks like a very emotionally supportive person. A person who is always going to have your back, somebody that you can count on. They may even be a provider. So it looks like they could be older than you. Don't have to be, but very wise. Okay, somebody that possibly is in business for themselves, or they're very much in a top position in whatever they do. This could even be somebody in the military. Some of you could be dealing with or meeting somebody also that or military or law enforcement, or somebody that is works in the, like healthcare, but more like mental healthcare, right? Like somebody that um, is like a counselor, or they do something like this. Um, for some of you, y'all have gone through a change with a partner, and it may have not been the easiest transition. Okay, there may have had to be some time apart, and then come back together, or this is just you guys going through life's rough patches together. Somebody could have had to spend some time away for whatever reason, especially if someone's in the military or something like that. Somebody has matured very much. Like somebody may have had some growing up to do. All right, surrounding the connection. And now, and others of you could have gone through a rough breakup with somebody else, and like I said, could be reuniting with the same person, or for some of you, you know, you had to grow emotionally from leaving behind one relationship, and now that you've done this work in healing, transitioning, there's someone coming along that's going to be better for you. What is the Six of Swords? The Ten of Pentacles. I feel like somebody's going from girlfriend or boyfriend to wife or husband. Okay. Um, and there may have been a lot that had to happen, a lot of changes that had to go through to be able to do this. Some of y'all are simply having to relocate for your partner's job or something like that, especially again if they're in the military, but it doesn't have to be military. And I'm looking at this religion card and I'm looking at this Ten of Pentacles. This very much feels like the whole, you know, traditional type of marriage and kids situation. What is the King of Cups? The Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so whoever this person is, they really support your independence, okay? And they support your goals. They're emotionally mature. They love you being you, okay? And they're here to add to you, not take away from you. And I can't help but notice we have the Nine and Ten of Pentacles. So you guys may have been doing a lot of work on yourself to develop, you know, your independence emotionally, mentally, spiritually, all of this. And it's like you're whole on your own, and now this person was coming and add to you. But I get the feeling that both partners are like healthy, okay? I feel like y'all had to maybe distance yourself from your family. In order to heal a lot of stuff, as I mentioned earlier, like breaking the generational cycles or generational curses to be ready for this type of relationship. What is the Emperor? I'm also hearing that somebody, like somebody that's listening to this, like if you grew up with like a healthy father figure, and like you know you had a really good example of what a good man was, or you know if you're a guy, like what a good woman was. Um, it's like your relationship choices is reflecting that, or you're getting somebody in your life that's going to remind you a lot of that parent. Okay. Um, what is the Emperor? I do feel like somebody here is older, or if they're not older in actual age, they're older like in their spirit. Does that make sense? What is the Emperor? The Three of Wands. So I feel like this person is headed into your life if they're not here already. And if they already in your life, I feel like they're ready to go to the next level with you. Okay, I am definitely getting something about somebody having to move away for another person's job. Maybe some of y'all are in like a long distance relationship, or you will be in, you know, somebody will relocate in order to be together. For others of you, this could just be like some sort of trip y'all are going on together, like your first vacation, or maybe it's not your first vacation, like a revival type of vacation. But whether this is in your life or coming into your life, I see a very stable, long-term relationship that can handle the roller coaster of life, and somebody that stays rock solid with you, um, regardless of whatever's going on. Okay. See a lot of Virgo energy here as well. Okay. Um, let's get a love oracle for y'all to clarify that. And I do feel like the person that's in your life, or coming into your life, they are going to be like very traditional in a lot of ways. Okay, so you may even call them like old fashioned or something like that. But I definitely see that energy coming. Okay, then you have twin flames. So yeah, there's your confirmation. This is your other half. And let me just say this: even if this person is that way, like they're traditional, they're old fashioned, they still respect and value your like freedom and independence, even if you're not as traditional as it. But I feel like this is what you guys want. You guys want like this traditional partnership and traditional life. But yeah, I don't think I need to tell you more about that. So let's get your outcome card, your oracle. Ooh, all right, Libra. What is Libra's advice card, outcome card? Okay, 2 minutes. That's outcome advice card for Libra. Okay, you have that death will come, and it says mortal, finite, and fragile. So something is coming to an end here, Libra, and I don't necessarily feel like this is something bad. This feels more like a transition. However, I will go back to what I was talking about those structures in your life that you have built. I feel like they are fragile because the structures I feel are built on, principles and people outside of yourself, things that were taught to you and what you're told you should do and all of that. And it's a lot of times quite difficult to try to keep holding that in place when it makes you feel restricted, when it doesn't really resonate with you as a person. Because you have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, for some of you, this could be like the end of a situationship or somebody that's like in and out. But more so, I feel like you've been restricting yourself in your freedom so long, right, in your life, and living by the rules that it's only a matter of time before it comes apart at the seams, internally and externally. Okay, and going back to your love reading for a minute, and y'all are in some type of like traditional marriage with a very traditional person. If you are complacent or not happy there, for those of you that feel like that, I don't. I feel like that traditional sort of relationship, if it's making you feel stifled and restricted, then eventually that relationship will come to an end as well. Okay, but that's for whoever it resonates with. All right, thank you, Libra.